Hey guys! So I normally do like get ready with me, like live get ready with me's on this channel, but through YouTube Live. But they can get a little distracting because there's a lot of side chatter happening in there. So I thought I would just do like a little get ready with me here and actually record it, and we'll just chit chat and talk about some different things, and I'll go over, you know, some questions and stuff that people have been having or whatever, and just talk about different things while I get ready. So I was planning to film today and I couldn't figure out what to film. I have a house phone and it rings. It's like real. I've never answered it before, but I have it. Just in case someone tries to kill me one day and I don't have reception or something. But anyway, I was planning to film today. I wasn't sure what I wanted to film, so I decided we'll do this first and then see where the day takes us. If you guys are new to my Get Ready With Me's, then what you need to know is that I don't know what I'm doing most of the time. I kind of just guess my way there, and then a lot of times, 9 out of 10, like I look pretty good at the end of it. But sometimes people get a little stressed out watching the process. This is the Tatcha, the water cream. And I bought it because everybody and their mama was using it. And I don't even exactly get what it is. Is it just like a moisturizer? Because I've been pretty much using it as a primer. Because I'm like, well, I just put this pricey little cream all over my face. I'm not going to cover it up with anything else. So for now, I'm pretty much using it as a primer. And it actually doesn't work too bad. Refreshing and anti-aging, pore perfecting Japanese wild rose for normal to oily skin. Okay, and I've been trying to finish up this Makeup Forever foundation. Forever. This HD, this Makeup Forever Ultra HD, but it looks so bad, you guys. It looks so bad. It cracks like crazy. By the time I've had it on for a couple of hours, it looks like I look like 10 years older than I actually am, just because it really settles into all the little creases and crevices. So I'm just gonna use like, oh, you know what? I'm not even gonna do my foundation yet, but I'll tell you, I'm just gonna use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I like this. It's light, it's easy to use. It's 10 bucks, and I use the color 202 right now. But before that, I'm actually gonna put on some concealer. This is the Bye Bye Under Eyes concealer, and yeah, I actually put it on my under eyes. I put like a little layer here because if you can't tell, which I'm sure you can, I have some, you know, fairly dark little circles down there, and I put a little bit around my nose, and then down here on these little areas that I don't even know what's happening there. I just constantly have scarring on this half of my face. So it looks really light. Obviously I am gonna cover it up. It feels so weird to do my makeup without music. Like I kind of just want to sing to you guys because it feels it just doesn't feel right. So I kind of wanted to talk about like the direction of my channel. I've had some complaints. For the most part though, you guys are really happy. It seems like my audience seems really like excited and happy about the stuff that I do post. Mainly fashion stuff. Like that is definitely my new, it's not new, I've always done fashion, but it's my new focus. It's not a new like subject, but it's a new focus for me just because I like it. I love it. It's my favorite thing to talk about. And okay, we're gonna do our eyebrows though. So I'm gonna use the Anastasia Brow Wiz in Chocolate just for like the outer half. And then I use the Chocolate Brow Duo from Anastasia with her little pencil thing for the inner half. And first, let me put a little bit of wax on there, settle these bad boys down. But yeah, so I've just had some people complaining like that they don't want to see fashion stuff. And you know, not to be like rude, but if you don't want to see fashion, don't watch it, you know? I can't change the entire direction of my channel based on outward stuff, like what other people want, you know? Because ultimately, I have to like what I'm doing or it's gonna show that I don't like what I'm doing. And trust me, that content sucks, okay? I've done it before and it sucks. Let me bring you bring it a little closer, girl. But you know, fashion has definitely become more of a focus and I really love it. I really enjoy it. And I think you guys do too. I like being able to be a resource for that kind of stuff. And I think it goes hand in hand with, you know, with like body confidence and that type of stuff. I hate the term body positive now. I think it's still in my like banner on my YouTube channel. I'm going to revamp everything really soon, so it'll be gone soon. But the movement, I don't know, it lost me a couple years ago. I was like really, you know, excited about people being out online and being public and helping other people to feel better about themselves and stuff. And I'm still, you know, I still want that. I still appreciate that. I like that there are people out there doing it, and I think it's definitely still necessary, but it's just the way that it's done. Like, it's done to death, and it's so repetitive. And I know that every day someone else is, you know, someone new is seeing something that they really need to see or hear or whatever it may be. And it's helping them. And I know a lot of people were around because of my like body confidence kind of stuff, like the Dear Fat Girl series, for instance, or just other stories or whatever. Because a lot of my stuff is laced with body confidence or just self-confidence in general. Even the fashion videos. So I feel like I didn't completely stray from that, although I do get comments and stuff like that. Like, why don't you talk about, you know, I don't know, just fat girl issues basically, which I still do. But I think I could do it without being so like down your throat, body positive, body positive, body positive. Like, I can't stand it. I hate the hashtags. I hate the whole thing. I hate that everyone's name has fat everything in it. Like, I don't hate it. It's just, I'm over it. And I don't want to be a part of it in that way anymore. And I haven't been for years. It's not like I had to break up with it, but, you know, I haven't been for years, but I think, unless I'm crazy, like, you guys get the same idea. You get the feeling, you feel more confident, you feel, you know, like you can wear different things, you feel better about yourself. Seeing someone who looks like me be happy and not self-conscious and able to say positive things about themselves to the public in front of people, able to wear, you know, skimpier things without feeling mortified about it and without having to be like, oh yeah, F you, society, I can do what I want. Like, without having to have that kind of attitude about it too. Like, I try to present myself as someone who is just normal and living, and everything about that is perfectly okay. And so I try to say it without saying it. And I think a lot of you get that from me, but then I have people that definitely don't. And I don't want to like exclude anyone. I don't want to like ostracize people, especially anyone that was around because I was, you know, this advocate, I guess, for self-confidence, really. But we all have to grow and change, and that's what I've done. And so I guess I hope that people get that. And I know some people, you know, some people don't. And some people need that push it and shove it down your throat kind of attitude still. And that is totally fine, because there are plenty of people available to do that. It's just not going to come from me, most likely. I mean, you never know. Sometimes I get fired up and I'm like, I gotta talk about this. Especially like with the Dear Fat Girl series. When I feel really compelled to do like a Dear Fat Girl video, like really, really compelled, yeah, I might shove it down your throat. But I might not, I don't know. Oh, I went a little bit too close to the inside, so these are kind of dark. We will lighten these up in a moment. I haven't gotten my eyebrows done in a little over a month. I missed my wax appointment. It was last week. And I decided I'm just gonna skip it for a couple of weeks. Because me and my mom have been going together, but she went to Romania today. So she's not gonna be back for a couple of weeks. She's like on a missions trip. So she's like, well, I'm gonna do mine in 3 weeks. I was like, 3 weeks of extra growth is a lot of extra growth, ma'am. Let me go shave my armpits. And that's what I did. Along with doing fashion stuff though, I want to, you know, ultimately I want to have a line or a collection. I don't necessarily want to start my own clothing line, although like merch is always kind of in my mind to do some kind of merch. And we have some ideas. I guess it's just a matter of actually going through and doing it. I just want to really love anything that I put out, anything that I try to sell to someone. I want to absolutely love it and feel like I would wear it and rock the hell out of it. And I've been buying a lot of other YouTubers merch just to kind of get a feel for like what the quality and stuff is. And a lot of it's not great, but I still feel good wearing it because it's like, oh, well, you know, I'm supporting, you know, so-and-so or whoever. And I don't know. So I'm kind of always like back and forth with all that. I think I'm going to try to do a cut crease today. I don't know how to do that, but I watched a lot of Nicole Guerrero videos. So we're going to start by sticking this concealer on our eyeball because that's what she always does. This is Chantilly. This is the NARS Chantilly. It's in the color Chantilly. It's the Radiant Creamy Concealer. She always puts it right here on her eyeball. And then she looks up and then it like hits the top of her eye or something. Yeah, okay, that's what it did. So it hit the top of my eye, high. And then she just starts filling it in, I think. I don't know. I should have probably watched one of them. I should have done one of those like videos that everybody was doing a couple weeks ago where they were like copying other people's tutorials. I should have done one of her videos because those are like pretty much the only makeup tutorials I watch. And most of the stuff, you know, I don't generally replicate it. I usually just buy some of the same products because I don't exactly have that skill. What's happening to my eye? Anyway, though, yeah, like I would like to do some kind of line. So I actually had one in the works, and I don't want to get into crazy specifics, but we were very deep into the process. We were like a week out from doing the photo shoot with all of the finished pieces, and we had been working on, you know, I had gone to New York multiple times to design and to try on the actual pieces and then do, you know, alter it, you know, make it a little bit longer, shorter, different color, different material or whatever. And the line was gonna be, you know, we had like, we were working with like 25 or 30 pieces. It was a really extensive full line, and it was gonna be the Sarah Rae collection. And I have like literally hours of footage from me doing everything at the office and everything. And right before we did, it was right before it was set to release, basically like 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks before it was set to release, the company, which if you guys know anything about what's been going on, the company filed for bankruptcy. And they were my favorite company. I love them. And the relationship that I had with them was, oh, am I supposed to be doing something with my eyes? Sorry. Did she put powder on it, or did she just go straight to doing like the eye guys, is it supposed to be sticky? Was that the point of putting the concealer? Hang on, I gotta move. Okay, we're gonna use the Morphe, and we're gonna put Purple Rain, which is so cute. Anyway, they were by far my favorite company to work with. I had, this looks awful. Is this how it's supposed to look? Probably not. Anyway, they had, you know, a ton of people there that I really liked. I got along with them very well, and our relationship was deep and long. Like, they were one of the first companies to ever do anything with me, and I had a very close relationship to them. Like, I felt so good about them. And so I was so happy it felt meant to be, you know, that we were gonna have this huge kind of collaboration together. And then it didn't happen because they filed for bankruptcy the week, basically, that we were gonna do the photo shoot. They filed for bankruptcy. And you know, and honestly, I felt really bad for everyone that worked there and people getting like let go and not knowing, you know, this was right before the holidays, and people getting let go, not knowing how they were gonna, you know, what was gonna happen, basically what their next step was gonna be. So I didn't let it bother me too much as far as my stuff goes, because I was like, you know, I ultimately know where I'm getting other paychecks and stuff from, and this wasn't the end all be all for me. It was just something that I had put a lot of like time and energy into, and then it didn't end up happening. And the kicker is the company came back ultimately, but came back differently, and a lot of the pieces that were going to be in my collection were actually just released. And so, you know, when I go on the website sometimes, so I haven't bought anything from them since then, but when I go on the website, I see the pieces and I'm like, oh, it kind of hurts. But ultimately, you know, I believe that everything happens how it's meant to happen, and that was not supposed to happen. As much as it felt like it was, as exciting as it wasn't meant to be. And so it was definitely a failed experience, but it was something completely out of my control. And honestly, I was just really disappointed because I wanted to give that to you guys. Like, so many people have asked me to do collections or lines or collaborations or whatever, and I was like, finally I'm gonna be able to like really put my stamp on something and present it to you guys. And I was so excited just to like get to share that with you, and then to have you guys get the clothes and wear them and style them or whatever. And then I was gonna get to see that, and I was gonna get to see you be happy in something that I had a part in actually creating, you know? So it really sucked. And it just sucked, guys. It sucked real. It just, it wasn't that bad though at the time, because like it was like a week or two like before like my birthday and Thanksgiving, and there were a lot of other things going on. So I think I'm gonna go into my crease now with Rich Girl. Is that what it's called? If I was a rich girl. Na 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 na. That's how it goes, right? Does she do that? I'm thinking of Easy A when she's singing I got a pocket full of sunshine. Anyway, so things don't always work out how we think they're going to, obviously. Oh, I picked up like a dense brush for this. Like I said, don't worry. Everything comes together at the end. I see that you're worried right now. Don't worry. It all comes together at the end. But, you know, sometimes things don't work out the way you think they're going to. And that is okay. Okay, we got a little density happening there. I bought this little brush from from Morphe actually, and it's like this little tapered kind of dome, and I really like it for applying like a little depth. So I'm gonna take Bombshell, which is like a really dark purple out of the Tartelette palette. I think it's the original one. And I'm just gonna put a little bit right into the corners, kind of give it a little depth. I know it's really intense right now. I'm going to blend it out, don't worry about it. I know it's hard for you not to worry about it, but try not to worry about it. Have you ever seen me come on camera and just look like this? I want you to think about that, okay? I have my ways. Don't get me wrong, it might still look a little bad, but it won't look quite as harsh. You know, one thing that does kind of annoy me sometimes is when people are like, it's like when a makeup vlogger, YouTuber, whatever, when they do a makeup tutorial and then the next day they do a makeup tutorial and then the next day they do a makeup tutorial and then the next day they do a makeup tutorial, like they don't get crap about doing makeup tutorials. But when I present a company's clothing or whatever, right, and I do a haul or I show you, you know, or I do like a will it fit or something, people will be like, I'll get comments like, well, you already did this. I'm like, yeah, but I did this with a totally different company with totally different clothes. Like, I keep showing you new and different stuff. It's not because I have a shopping obsession. Trust me, I don't even know what to do with half of the stuff, okay? Because my house is just not equipped for this much stuff. And so it's hard for me to like put it places, and I tend to get really anxious when there are things that are misplaced, and then I avoid the places completely, and that's what's starting to happen here. You got, oh, you can't see it, but there's crap all over the floor. It's just new clothes everywhere. But don't cry for me or anything. Like, obviously this is a great problem to have or whatever, but you know, I get so much crap about it, and I'm like, come on, you guys are the one asking. So on that note, I need to blend this out. I know this is stressing everybody out, so I'm gonna blend it. Don't worry about it. Where's my Tarte one? I have like this old janky Tarte brush, $5 from, ma'am, from IMATS like 3 years ago. It looks all crazy, but I love this big fluffy side. So I'm actually gonna use like a fleshy colored eyeshadow. This is Free Spirit, and I'm gonna blend it out with that, so hopefully it looks a little less crazy. But anyway, a lot of people requested that I do Cupshe. Is that what it's called? Is it called Cupshe or Cupshe or Cupshe? I don't know. But I did just order a bunch of swimsuits from them. I didn't realize they only sold swimsuits. But a lot of people are like, can you please try them out? I'm like, of course I can try them out. You're requesting it. Like, do I need more swimsuits? Absolutely not. Do makeup YouTubers or whatever, gurus, do they need more makeup? Hell to the no. But in order to show you guys what's new and what's fun and what's fresh and what's, you know, good, might be something you like, basically, we gotta get new stuff. You know, like, that's just kind of the name of the game. I personally think it's more fun to get new clothes, but, you know, because I can wear 3 different outfits in a day. I'm not about to change my eyeshadow 3 times a day. Like, that's too much. I'm gonna put a little bit of this color called Natural Beauty, this one right here. I'm gonna put a little bit of that in the crease just to kind of mesh these colors together, because they're little banana pancakes right now, and I don't want that. Okay, let's close our eyeshadows for now. I think we've done enough damage. Now I'm gonna put the Infallible Pro Glow in number 202 or whatever, color 202, all over my face, girl. Oh, why did I dab it with a beauty blender? So it could soak half of it up? Now I need more. Crud. I pretty much exclusively use a beauty blender for my foundation, but I do wonder, like, if I should go back to a brush one day, because I've been using a beauty blender for years, and I don't love the way that my foundation looks normally, but I don't know if it's the beauty blender or the foundation. I usually guess it's the foundation though. Oh no, normally I put something on my lips before I even start, and I totally forgot. So I'm gonna do my fresh sugar lip caramel. A lot of people have been talking about my weight and stuff lately too, and asking if I've lost weight or saying I look slimmed down or why am I doing that or whatever. And I have been more focused lately the last 2 months or so on like, you know, on what I'm eating. Just being a lot more aware basically of what I'm eating and how much I'm eating. And, you know, where my calories are coming from, like where my energy is coming from, and just drinking a lot more water. My favorite cup. Put a lemon down there, lemon water, fresh, on demand all the time. I drink like 4 of those a day, and I pee 96 times a day. But I have been on, you know, a bit more of a, I guess a more focused journey. I've been going to the gym regularly since I got the lap band out last May, or last June. But I'm way more focused now. And if you want to know more about that and what I'm eating, I literally show you guys like all my meals, all my groceries, what I do, like what I'm wearing, where I'm, you know, what I'm putting on my body when I go to the gym. I show you all of that stuff, all of it on my vlog channel, which I'll put right here. Or is it right here? I think it's right here. I put it right here. You can always watch that stuff on my vlog channel. That's what I talk about over there. That's one of my favorite channels. That's where you get this type of Sarah all the time, except not putting makeup on. Okay, so normally I put on my Clinique Easy Liner. Oh crap, it's all gone. Like the whole thing is gone. But this is like the Clinique Easy Liner or whatever, but it's empty pretty much. And they didn't have one when I went to Ulta yesterday. And I have a bunch of other ones, including some new ones that like, I think Stila sent it to me. Smashbox, just kidding, LOL, JK. Smashbox sent me one, and I have like a L'Oreal one. I have the Kat Von D one that I recently bought, but none of them are as easy as the Clinique one, and I suck at doing cat eyes, so if I can't do it, I don't even stress I don't even stress myself or my elf out by trying. So I'm gonna go straight to lashes. But you know what? Let's do the rest of our face first. So I'm still using this stupid Hoola Quickie Contour Stick. I call it stupid because of that. Because it does that. Because the whole stupid thing comes out, and it's been doing that since the day I got it, which is so irritating. And I have brown marks all over my legs, and it looks like your girl messed herself. But whatever. I'm gonna keep using it because, oh, that was kind of thick. That was a thickie. Whatever. Until it's gone, because that's what I do. When I buy makeup, even when I don't like it that much, I use it until it's gone. That's just what I do. And then we're gonna use the Tarte Shape Tape, of course, and this is in the color Fair Beige. This is in the color Light. I've been using the wrong one, haven't I? I have. I like the color Light under my eyes. I think that's, wait a second. Oh yeah, I do like the color Light under my eyes. I have been using Fair Beige, and that's probably why it looks darker lately. You fool. Well, Makeup Forever did send me these like highlighting Ultra HD Soft Light like liquid highlighters. And so I've been applying them, and it's interesting. It looks like a mirror, like a little, it looks dope. I like it. I don't even mind piling it on because I feel like once I blend it out, you can hardly see it anyway. Which is probably my fault, not the actual product's fault. It's just the way I do my thing that I do. And then right in the middle of my forehead, I'm going to use my Clinique Chubby Stick. This is a sculpting like highlighter thing. I just like to put a little bit there and a little bit on my chinny chin chin. And now we blend. All right, now that it's all blended out, I'm going to use that Patrick Star powder from MAC. And I'm just going to dab some of that onto my under eyes. And by some, I mean a whole bunch, apparently. And then also just onto like the creases around my mouth and my nose. I'm gonna throw a little bit extra like color onto my my contour here, like because I blended it out so much. So this is the Kat Von D one. It looks hella busted because, but this was the middle color from the Kat Von D palette, the Shade and Light palette. Okay, and since I spent like 30 bucks on a freaking one highlighter, that's insane to me. This is the I'm Resi one from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I am going to apply this all over the place, girl. Oh yeah, girl. Oh yeah, hit that. Oh yeah. It's really pretty. It doesn't look bad, even though I'm like hella, you know, pale and all that. Should I do any blush? Let's do just a little touchy blush. We'll do a little touchy blush. This is NARS Orgasm. Ew. All right. All right, now let's get all this other junk off of our face. This is like a $1 brush that Juno & Co. sent me. What's up, Juno & Co.? Thanks. They sent me a bunch of brushes, and you know what? They're not bad. Okay, now that our face is basically done, let's throw some lashes on, good? I'm a big fan of putting on lashes without liner because lashes I can do, liner is a challenge. Those are pretty. No, I left my freaking wispies downstairs on the table. I just bought them at Ulta and I totally forgot. So we're gonna do the Demis from Ardell. These are the 120s. 120s are nice. They always look good without liner. I really thought that my eyes were gonna look super bogus, right? But like, seriously, once I put everything on, you're gonna be like, wow, she really pulled it together. Yeah, trust me. I feel like that every single time I do my makeup. Like, dang, girl, look at you. You did all right. You didn't do great, but you did all right. Oh, I think I aimed a little bit too close to the inner corner. It does get a little tricky when you don't have eyeliner because the lash is obviously way more apparent if you mess it up and it's not like perfectly on the lash line. But this is not your girl's first rodeo. Yes, I have very white lash glue all over my eye. Don't worry, it will dry and it dries clear. Bel Air. Okay, let's try Bel Air from Girard Cosmetics. Not the color I'm going for whatsoever. No, okay, no. Actually, yeah, let's just roll with this one and I'll just cover it with a liquid lip. This eyeshadow makes me feel like that one like toddler that was like all covered in makeup and stuff and she looks all high and stuff in the meme. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put Pervette all over my lips. This is by MAC. This is like an oldie, but goodie for me. I love this one. Oh, I'm kind of into it because it's not super matchy-matchy, but it still kind of goes because it's got like that sheen to it. All right, now I'm gonna curl the lashes so that we can stick them together a little bit better. Guys, I've seen so many movies this year, it's not even funny. Like, Lewis is such like a movie hype. He just watches movies nonstop, and so obviously we hang out a lot. And we watch movies together. He definitely watches more than me, but we went and saw A Quiet Place the other day. I had a piece of hard candy, and I was like, at the end of it, I was like biting it, and he's like, shh. He just keeps shushing me. If you've seen A Quiet Place, you like understand the feeling in the theater when you watch that movie, but I was cracking up. And then I was seeing everybody else's tweets about it, and I was like, okay, I relate. You couldn't even eat popcorn in that theater because you thought everybody was gonna end up dying. Like, it was just, it was funny. It was a good movie though. It was good. Like, good for John What's-His-Nuts because he did a good job. You know, he really put his all into that movie. And I'm pretty sure he directed it or wrote it. I don't know. He did something. Oh, it's so itchy. It is super itchy. Oh, I gotta like scratch it. A little bit of setting spray. Oh. Trying to be set till next Wednesday, if possible. We're done with our makeup. Hi! Hope you enjoyed this. I do. I really do. I'm about to go dry my hair, and that's gonna be like the end of it for me. I mean, this kind of looks like a whole look. Hey, I matched my bralette. Can you see it? You can't. Oh, okay, hi. Hi! I matched everything. Go me. Oh, now you can see that mess I was talking about earlier. Anyway, though, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did and you want to see more stuff like this where I kind of get a little more personal chit-chat, tell you stories of the woes in my life, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up and letting me know down in the comments. If you're not subscribed, be sure to do so. I know this was a long video, but I was just trying to be like cool and chill and personal with you guys right now, and I really needed it. Thanks for letting me talk and just share all the stories and all that. So if you guys want more of me though, don't forget you can follow my vlog channel. I do post on there all kinds of random stuff, but also daily vlogs. And you can always follow me on Snapchat and Instagram. I do hop on there and do my thing. as often as I possibly can. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I told you it would come together. I don't know if it's coming across on camera, but in the thumbnail, hopefully I'll be able to like take a good pic for you. And you can see that it did come together. But, ooh, I gotta go. So I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I'm gonna see you in my next one. Bye, guys. Yes, this is gonna transfer all over the place, girl.